stimulus on the topic given. You are given 2 minutes to prepare your responses, after which you are given 2 minutes to present. Task A will be followed by Task B. Task B, group discussion. Study the stimulus on topic given. You are given 2 minutes to prepare for your own, after which you are given 10 minutes for discussion. Please remember that Task A and Task B will be carried out consecutively. Are you ready? You have now 2 minutes to prepare for Task A. Begin now. Your 2 minutes is up. We will begin with candidate A.
Good morning, everyone. Based on the situation you're in, which is advantages of living in a city, I believe one of the advantages is the readily available medical care. Yes, people in the village, people outside of the city also have medical care, but it's very different from the medical care in the city. One example of this is that the medical facilities in the city offers equipment which are at state of the art, such as X-rays, MRIs, and CAT scans. Other than that, in the city, people do not have to travel far to get medical care, where people who live outside of the city might have to drive hours and hours and miles just to get medical care. There is also abundance of pharmacies in the city, which provide patients with the opportunity to get their prescription medicine very easily. They don't have to, just like with the facilities, they don't have to travel far to get what they need. And lastly, what I think is the thing that involves medical care is how patients who are recovering can be monitored even more closely in the city compared to outside of the city, since it is closer to most hospitals and medical personnel, so they can come and see whether the patient is doing okay, if the treatment is working, and if it's not working, they can alternate the care to better suit the patients. Thus, that is why I believe medical care is one of the many advantages of the city,
Your
of
2
living in the city.
minutes is up. You can finish your last sentence.
That is all for me. Thank you.
Thank you. We will now have candidate B.
Okay, good morning everybody. The situation states that many advantages living in the city. And firstly, I believe that living in the city will provide us better opportunities for academic. Okay, firstly, for example, when you live in the city, we will get more opportunity to choose our course and learning institution. For example, we at Bangi we have UKM, at Serdang we have UPM, and we have USM in Selangor. So at this university we have medical course, agriculture course, we have education, wood and technology. So we have a variety of choices of what we want to pursue in our future. And for the second point is the learning institution have a better resources. As for example, if you live in a city, we are closer to the library, the National Library, example in Kuala Lumpur. And if you live in an outside country, we are lack of these facilities. The only library that we have is the school library, and for some reason the school cannot afford to have a lot of resource, a lot of books, so they do not update their reference books. So for example, our national library is at the Kuala Lumpur, so it is in the middle of anywhere around it. It is where everyone can come there and update their resources and learn new things. For state library, example in Shah Alam, Selangor, Seremban and Ipoh, Perak, the choices of library is also can be chosen by the student. Okay.
Your 2 minutes is up. You can finish your last sentence.
So the conclusion is, I believe that the advantage living in the city will give us a better opportunity in academics.
Thank you. Can we have candidate C to present now?
Good morning, everyone. According to the situation given, which is having advantages living in the city. Okay. In my opinion, one of the advantages is having easy access to shopping mall. Therefore, my main point is there are wide variety of goods and services are available. Because as we know that in one mall we can look for clothes, groceries, entertainment and restaurant. Okay. For the next point, shopping malls also provide a very many features of products, and the customer can compare prices. Like there are many brands which sells the same product but has different features. Okay. For the next point, in the mall there are a selection of places to dine out. There are restaurants that are family oriented, or for couple can go for date, and anyone who want to hang out with friends. Okay. So for the next point, shopping malls also are usually close to public transport. As we know that people can get easily to malls because they can get there by using MRT or bus or Grab and so on.
Your 2 minutes is up.
Okay,
Finish
for
your
the
last
conclusion,
sentence.
living in the city is such a privilege for city folks because they can have easy access to shopping malls. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you. And finally, can we hear from candidate D?
Thank you, Rosina. Good morning everyone. Based on the situation given, living in city has a lot of advantages. I, as candidate D, believe that one advantage of living in the city is having around the clock entertainment. Living in city provide a wide array of entertainment options for any night of the week. There are many forms of entertainment from cinemas to bowling lanes. If we want to take in a well-known arts collection or learn more about our history, we can visit a museum such as National Museum of Malaysia at Kuala Lumpur. We can spend our free time by watching movie at the cinemas, playing bowling with friends and family, go to karaoke center to relax and chill while reduce our stress. To people who love sports can easily attend sporting events because many sporting events being held in the city. Living in city also offer a variety of family-oriented entertainment. Rather than doing nothing at home, it is better to spend time with family by entertaining like play bowling, go to concert, watching movie at cinemas, have a dinner with family at fancy restaurant and so on. The fun thing about living in city is many places are open 24 hours, no matter it is weekday or weekend. So we don't need to worry if we hungry at the midnight because there are many restaurants open for 24 hours. So in conclusion, no matter what your interest, living in cities provide every type of entertainment for residents. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we will have completed task A.